This is The Process Shot. I'm Michael. I'm stuck in a haunted movie theater, and I've seen Each Other, a short animated fantasy drama of sorts from Iranian director Sarah Tabibzadeh. A silent story, it follows a young man living in a world where people seem to have physical layers of themselves attached to themselves at all times, though they can sometimes faint and need washing and rejuvenation. The man works at such a layer laundromat with his father, though he seems to not be as content with his place in the world as he desires. In any case, he grows a bit frantic when, overnight, a storm blows away a layer of himself that he had hung out to dry. Searching the city, he soon has to come to terms with how he may never find it again. That's about the best summary I can offer, given the story presentation. The silent narrative obviously leaves a few ideas unexplained, and coupled with the fantasy images and setting, the story is a bit confusing to follow. It's not impossible to understand, mind you, but it leaves more holes open than it does to patch them up. The movie makes the metaphor of the living layers of a person clear enough, but its presentation isn't quite as practical as it wants to be. Most of all in how the layers don't really seem to show any distinct differences between each other, besides color and movement. Then again, we do see other background characters with clearly active, distinct layers, so that's inconsistent. It's also a bit strange in how the layers are clearly designed more as symbolism, but still seem to have an outright presence in the world, to the point that we see signs of others who have lost layers and are trying to find them as well. It ultimately feels as if they went with imagery that seemed like good ideas when they wrote them, without making sure the whole world felt cohesive by the end. In any case, there's still an original and very worthwhile visual composition throughout Each Other, imitating watercolors to better help blend the ethereal nature of these layers with the world around them. It's a bit lacking in any other technical stylization, with a few good choices here and there, such as cinematography that showcases a vibrant universe filled with people whose lives and layers are as active and personal as the main character. On that point, I think one of the issues with the movie is in how it wants to tell a personal story through visuals alone, creating the world around it as it goes along. The film seems caught up between presenting its symbolism in an emotionally compelling manner and building upon this world, but it never really manages to find a comfortable balance between the two. At the very least, this is an interesting world, though it might have been better if it had put more focus on that world before honing in on a specific story. Each Other, Sarah Tabibzadeh, 2022. 3 stars. I'd say that it's still worth watching for the world building it has on hand. That's it for this review. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel for more reviews. Personally, I'd like to know if the layer colors mean anything specific. I thought it might have to do with emotions, but then nothing else suggested that, so I'm lost there.